I'm at Atwater Brewing with head cellarman Jeff. You have a really interesting job here, and it's a title that I think a lot of people aren't familiar with. You are the cellar master, correct?
Cellarman.
Cellarman. Yes, now, if I was the cellarman, would I be the cellar woman?
You could be.
Yeah, but there are no women here, I've noticed, so.
No, actually there is one, but she comes in the evening sometimes.
All right. Well, as the cellarman, what is your job? I mean, technically, what do you do here?
Well, my job is managing fermentation and conditioning all of the beers. So when they come off the brew deck, out of the whirlpool, and they're headed towards the fermenter, I take over. Whether it's
they pass the baton to you.
They pass the baton to me. Either the yeast is ready in the tank already, I've harvested it off of one of the other fermenters, or I've got it ready to inject into the beer stream right along with the beer as it goes into the tank. And then
you
from
are in
then
charge
on,
of the beer for how long? Until
it's ready, and that varies from beer to beer. So we'll take that over. Yeast goes in, so we're daily checking gravities for when fermentation is complete. Then at that point we chill the beer down to get yeast and other protein solids and other things to drop out, because that's the stuff we don't want to pass on.
So you can get that beautiful clear beer.
So we can get nice clear beer.
Right.
That's almost gone. And at that point, what we'll do is we'll chill it down to about 50 degrees for 24 hours, and then do a secondary chill down to as close to 32 as we can get.
Oh, okay.
For another 24 hours, and then it's ready to be transferred out. We rack it off the yeast into conditioning tanks, and the beers will go into there from anywhere from 5 days to 35 days, depending on the beer. There's the ale. Some of the ales go through quicker than others even. Some of the ales, like the VJP, the Vanilla Java Porter, that'll condition a little bit longer because of all the adjunct malts that are in there. It takes a little bit longer for those to do that.
And then you're in charge of the beer until it's going into the bottle or into the keg.
So we can rack it off the yeast, we condition it, we do a little QC, make sure it's good.
QC would be quality control.
And then so we're drinking beer on the job.
Oh,
what a shame.
It is hard, isn't it?
It's a tough life, man. Tough life. But so we're checking it.
Yep.
When it's ready, most of the beers get filtered. There's the Dirty Blonde and the Vanilla Java Porter. But only for draft. Yep. Everything that goes in a bottle gets filtered.
You get them, and then you get them in those bottles, and you send them on out to the masses.
And then it goes out. So my job ends when the beer is fully carbonated.
Well, your job is never done, especially here at Atwater.
My job with a particular beer is done when it's fully carbonated, and then I go on to the next one.
Awesome. Well, be sure to try some of Jeff's amazing beers from Atwater Brewing here in Detroit. You can pick them up at any local store.